Hello and welcome to Hangout with Ghana Magazine. My name is Amma. Today I'll be interacting with the newly crowned Miss Ghana UK 2013, Miss Janet Djan. In this interview, I would attempt a holistic approach into knowing everything about Miss Djan, right from when she applied to be a contestant on Miss Ghana UK, through to her being crowned, how she's feeling now, and how her reign is going so far. We would also talk about her chosen charity, why she chose it, her career routes, and then of course her life away from the crown. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, hi. My name is Janet Djan. I am your Miss Ghana UK 2013.
How are you feeling?
Very happy. It's a happy day. Despite the weather, it's a happy day. I know the storms have been coming in the UK since Monday, and I hope everyone's safe, but yeah, I'm good.
Our interview today is going to take part in two ways. There's going to be me grilling you, and then the audiences are going to send in your questions as well. Now, these questions you wouldn't know about. I'm just going to fire them at you. So get ready because there's a whole lot in here. Okay, I'm going to go straight into the first aspect of the interview, and we're going to get to know everything about Janet, as I said, right from when she was crowned and till now. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Janet. Janet now Otobia Efia Djan. You know that Otobia is Gan and Efia is more tree. So I was born in Ghana. I'm 21. I see myself as a Ghana person, but I also see myself as half tree as well, because of my mum and dad. And my mum is also from the Ewe region, so I'm a bit of three. So I love you all.
Which of the languages do you speak the most?
I speak Ghana more, but however, I prefer to sing tree, which is a bit weird. But I have love more for the Ashanti people. But yeah, Ghana is, my first language because my dad was Ghana, and when he passed away, it became something that I decided to, teach myself and learn. Yeah.
Okay, so let's put your Ghana to the test. Tell your tay.
Often I drum a song.
She really speaks good Ghana. And your Ewe, F1.
Hey.
And your Chi, as to say. Okay, I think she actually suits the crown because she knows 3 of the major languages, so that's really good. That's good for you. Okay, so what were your expectations of becoming a beauty queen before you actually took part? What did you think a beauty queen had to have before you took part?
To be honest with you, when you look in the black community, a beauty queen tends to be this intelligent person, because African people don't just pick anyone to represent them. They pick people who are intelligent, beautiful, both on the outside and inside. So this was just something that I said, wow, I want to embody this person, so that was my idea of beauty queen.
So it's more like beauty with brains, all together, one pack. Okay. Yeah. So how did your idea of contesting for the crown come about? I mean, people go for the crown because of the fame, others because there's a winning prize. What was your idea?
I have been doing a lot of things in the past. I work with a charity called Liesl Angel Trust, and it's always been on my heart to, just have a bigger platform for them and for myself. And when I finished university and I felt like I had done that phase of my life, I wanted to do something more, and this was the first thing that came into my mind. This would be the perfect platform to sort of just push the idea of my charity, and to explain to people that Ghana is still alive, and Ghana is still a beautiful country. It's so filled with richness, and it's just something that I just decided to just move into straight away, which is why I decided to contest. Yeah.
Okay, so was this your first time participating, or have you had previous experiences?
I have had previous experiences. When I was in university in 2011, I competed for Mr. and Miss Middlesex, and I won. So it was, I think that was more based on education and it was beauty and brains, but it was more based on education. I think it gave me a larger platform to, be an ambassador for uni. I became a student ambassador in that process, and it allowed me to, work with primary and college students and stuff. So, for me, education has always been that platform. So, yeah, I have done stuff in the past.
Okay, so from the way I see it, you're very concerned about the community, but then you also do love the education because, as they say, if you educate a girl, you educate a whole nation. So are you going to promote education as well as part of your campaign?
Definitely my platform, 100%. 100% my platform. So
now let's go back to Miss Ghana UK, the prepping period. I know it takes months to get you girls ready, to get your hair done. They teach you to walk a certain way, stand a certain way, speak a certain way. How did you survive that? Because from what I've heard, it is very tedious.
Extremely. You heard perfectly right. It's not as glamorous as everyone expects it to be. There is more to it. There's more to it, much more. Even just to walk there's a sense of importance. People actually look at the way you walk when you're in pageants, and it all matters. Everything about you matters, and I think that time it was beautiful. But I'm the type of person that I live on hard work. I live on that, that idea that I'm being pushed. So I enjoyed it thoroughly. But it was very tiring. A lot of Sundays were taken away, and I love church, so I had to sneak out. It was a lot. It was a lot.
And the smile, you had to work on your smile, didn't you? You had to do that.
Yes.
How did that work for you?
At first, I'm a very smiley person anyway, but still, there are certain times where you're walking and the smiling after a while just gets like, it starts to die, it fizzles out. But, because it takes about a month and a half, the preparation takes about a month and a half, it was very fantastic that we got that time to get everything sorted out. So, yeah.
Now, let's talk about the speech. I know you have to rehearse it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
How did you feel? I mean, somebody's going to know your speech. Somebody's going to steal your speech. How did you feel?
Yeah, we were told to, the most important parts of our speeches to sort of just keep it to ourselves. But it was good to sort of just, make sure that every Sunday we were preparing to get those speeches ready. It's so important because as soon as I got to the stage that day, I forgot my speech. Yes, I did, and it just came from my heart. I wanted it so bad that everything that I'd remembered just left me, and I just said to myself, let it just flow. Let it just flow. And for most of the girls, I don't know whether they felt the same way, but yeah. It's still very important though, so you have an idea of what you want people to see that you're ready to give. Yeah.
I can imagine because it's a room full of probably strangers, quarter of the people, and as soon as the speeches start, the room goes dead quiet, and you have to make them like what you're saying to give you that kind of go ahead and be clapping for you. So I can actually imagine how things were going with you, especially if you forgot your speech. Yeah. But well done for coming through. I can imagine. So, still on the prepping and the grooming, did you get any help from anybody else apart from the Miss Ghana UK organizers?
Definitely. This is not something you can do by yourself. Especially, there's a saying with parents, especially women, that, to raise a child up, you can never do it on your own. You need your grandmother, you need your auntie, you need different types of people to support you, and I felt like this sort of related to me. I had so much support from friends, from family, especially from my church, Powerland International. They were I just can't explain it. I never spent any money on my clothes. There was always an auntie saying, let me do this for you, let me do that for you. Do you need anything? Let me sort this out for you. It was so phenomenal to the point where I felt like everything that I was wearing, I wore it with pride because I knew, the type of support I was getting from them, yeah.
Let's go back to the night of the pageant. What were your expectations? Did you think you would win? How were you feeling? Because I think they tell you that if you don't win, you don't get anything. Yeah. And for you to dedicate so many months and then you go home with nothing. How did you feel?
I always went with the mindset that I wanted people to know what I have been doing and what I want to give So even if I didn't win, I would always find a way to push that. But it was just incredible how that platform pushed me to do, like, to speak more, you know, for people. But yeah, it was.
So yeah, there is a lot more to get from a competition apart from the crown, because people do get, as we said, they get contracts, they get noticed, and it's a platform to actually take you further. So was there something in particular that you did to wow the crowd, you know, to get them on their feet, something?
Well, a lot of people spoke about my dresses and my talent, so I think that sort of does it all, doesn't it? But just, you know, the way my clothes were designed, Adio Fashion, my auntie Adelaide, she did my traditional dress for me, and a lot of people complimented that because of how it was, the traditional cloth was mixed with this modern lace. I think they enjoyed that. And my talent, which was playing the guitar and singing a Tree song, because obviously I love to sing Tree. Yeah, a lot of people complimented me on that.
So in your opinion, how competitive was the competition this year?
You should know that there were 20 girls. So I think that's the most that we've had in the Miss Ghana competition, and it was competitive in the sense that you just never know who's going to win, because when there are so many girls and there's so much talent, you know, someone was playing the cello, someone was playing the piano, someone was acting, someone was doing adowa, and, you know, there's so much talent, you just can never tell. And every girl just brought it on that day. I could see how much every girl wanted it, and you know, it was very competitive, very, very, very.
I mean, out of 20 girls, if you were number one, that is a lot. So congratulations again. So what is your chosen charity? Because you do get to work with charities and projects, isn't it? So what's yours?
I have two chosen charities. One is the Miss Ghana UK Foundation, and the other is the Lisa Angel Trust charity, which I spoke earlier on. And the Lisa Angel Trust charity helps children who have a cancer called childhood neuroblastoma stage 4. So it's a very terrible condition, and it's something that's always been on my heart. And the Miss Ghana UK Foundation is based in Ghana and here. Here we focus more on sickle cell, and in Ghana I'm going to be focusing more on education and, you know, children in schools and stuff. So yeah, my auntie was the person who started the Lisa Angel Trust charity, and last year she lost her daughter, Lisa Angel, at the age of 4 years, and it was just a terrible time for her. And when she came to our church and spoke about, you know, the pain that she went through, I felt that pain. You know, every child deserves that chance of life, you know. And even though I came from a very poor background and, you know, worked to where I am today, it's just painful to see that there are children who won't get that opportunity. And in hearing the pain that came from her when she spoke about it, it just drove me to just do more. And, you know, that's where it came. The Lisa Angel Trust ties in for me. Yeah.
I think that's a good thing, because if you're working with a charity, it has to be something that you have passion for and you have a reason. Because some people choose these charities and they just choose it because they're choosing it. But if you have a reason for choosing it, and, you know, you have that kind of personal attachment to it, it gives you that drive to do more, doesn't it? So, well, good luck with that, and I hope things get well with you for that. So, as a reigning beauty queen, if you had 30 minutes to do something under the influence of your crown, anything, what would that be?
Well, to start off with, I think the responsibility never leaves me. Even when I take off my sash and crown, I've gone to an event or something, it's still there. Wherever I'm going, the responsibility is always there. But if I did have 30 minutes, I would probably target very influential people in the Ghanaian community, people like the President, Ghana High Commissioner, and just, you know, pour my ideas across to them, especially with education. I think it's very important that that needs to come across, the importance of education. You know, you can do so much with it, and if I had those 30 minutes, that is definitely where I'd focus. That's where I'd put it.
What are your career aspirations after the crown? What happens after the crown? You're no longer Miss Ghana UK.
Very true. Very true. We're already actually planning ahead of time, so we've already started planning. But because we have to keep it under wraps and we can't really say too much of what's going to be happening because we want to surprise everyone. But this year we're going to do things differently. And I don't want to be the type of person that people will think, oh, she came and, you know, she was Miss Ghana and then she went. I want to do much more with the reign, and when I finish, I want it to continue. So just please, everyone, be patient. It will come very soon, and it will just be phenomenal.
Oh, we're waiting.
Yeah,
We are patient. And I hope that you do let us know once it starts, because we would want to keep an update on you every move, whatever you do. Okay. This is the end of the first session of the interview. Now we're going to go to the next session, which is the anonymous questions.